Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from today. And I am live again today. And you know why? You know why? So it's that time again that we are in our business community where I encourage you to do live for a free info session. But, anyways, if you see, in my background, those are the panelists for tonight's free info session. So twice a week, every Tuesdays and every Thursday, we have a free webinar for anyone that wants to learn about what I do and what our community um, does and how our business works. So if you're interested, you see my let me see if you see my website right there. This is weird. Right there. Rebellion, www.rebelinburnett.com. Put it in your email, your name and your email address, and then we will send you the um, free info session replay if you cannot do on live r- in in 40 minutes, 7 o'clock p.m. here, CST time. So, anyways, my name is Ruby. I am the owner of this business page. To all of my followers that are following me on my business page, I am also live on my personal and on my YouTube account. So, I have quite a few questions from my YouTube account. Also, those that are watching my YouTube ad on my YouTube account. But anyways, so thank you to all my new followers and also those actually I will address one of the emails that somebody have emailed me the other day, and also I want you to, if you have any um comments or concerns about what we're going to talk today, you're free to um, comment below what's your take of it, what's your thought about it, and yeah, and then we can discuss about it. So, anyways, today's Thursday, and if you're asking who are those people behind me, those are the panelists for tonight's webinar. It's free. It's actually a 90-minute webinar. The first half of the 90 minutes, we will tell you about the pillar of the business. And then the second half of it are these ladies behind me. Ladies, they're all ladies this time. They will share their stories. They are the business owners. They're not. Some of them are brand new. Some of them has been in the business for years and are enjoying their success in the business, and they are sharing their story and their journey with us, with the new ones, to get inspiration, to give inspiration, not to give up. Yes, so what I like about that's what I like about our business community, because we help each other. We're there to encourage each other. And also, we are global. Sometimes, our coaches and our mentors are not available at the very time that we needed help, but there are other coaches and other mentors from around the world that are willingly and readily help those who are have questions, because we are using the same system. So questions, related to system, people, our coaches and mentors know about it. So all you have to do is not it's not afraid to ask questions. And some of us are afraid to ask questions because what might this person think if I ask this or ask that. And there's no such thing as dumb questions. Okay, so it liberates, gives us freedom when we ask questions that concerns us, right? And to me, I I like to ask questions. Every time, every time that comes up, it reminds me when my pastors and I and one, people from church, we went to on vacation, not vacation, we went on mission trip in Africa. And then I'm one of these persons that like to ask questions, and it's funny, but my pastor actually said, or in a joke way, like, "Hey, Ruby, you only have three questions, okay, in a day, so you better think twice, about asking questions, because you only have three questions." And every time I ask question, then she would say, "You don't have two left. You better." But anyways, I am one of those people, that likes and love to ask questions. But anyways, today, well, sorry about that. Today, I will share one of these emails that one of my leads, one of the people that have watched my ad on YouTube, because we are social media marketers. So I run my ad on YouTube about this business, because right now I am still working full time. So I do this on the side, running this business. So I started this business over a year ago. And the first few weeks, it's you have to do all the things that you need to do to set up your business. So everything is video based, so you can really work at it, around your in your own pace. And some of us, in this business, we started, some most people that have, I've heard, in this business, they started, when they are in their maternity leave, mostly, from Canada. And then also some of us, started this, as, building this business on the side, aside from working, full time. Some of us, even some, of the, successful already in this business, they used to work 2 3 jobs just to make ends meet. But and then now they are enjoying their time freedom, and in this business, and they are a job graduate. They quit their job and do this online, full time. Why not, right? If this online business, can surpass your 9 to 5 job income, why not, right? And to be with your family. So anyways, today I will share one of the, and then maybe this is one of your concerns too. So we will talk about this. We'll discuss this together. So this is her question. I mean, this is her email, actually. So I can't say the name, but this is what she said. She responded to our email. She said, "I cannot, I can't make things. I can't make these things happen when I don't have the funds to do it. Everything costs money. Sometimes people don't have the money to invest." What are your thoughts about it? Thank you. Thank you to my viewers. Um, I'm not sure, where you're, where which one, which you're watching. Where, I mean, on my business page or my personal page. If you comment and I don't see it, I apologize. I can't watch it right now. I can't comment right now, but I mean, respond to your comment right now. But I will be, actually, I could watch it on my on my phone here. And thank you for watching. And please comment below where you're tuning in from, so I know, how global we are in this community. But anyway, so that's what she said. "I can't make these things happen when I don't have the funds to do it." Starting a business, it needs an investment, right? So any legit business out there, whether you know to whether you start whatever, you start small. Let's say, you want to sell or Filipino food, for me. So if you want to sell lumpia, you want to sell egg rolls, somebody from church suggested me this before, like, "Hey, Ruby, you really do make egg rolls so good, so why won't you start, selling egg roll?" And yeah, why not? I can do it. I can make that happen. But also you have to think about, yeah, the time you have to invest in, and then the money you have to invest in. Everything costs money, and that is so true. Sometimes people don't have any money to invest, and that is so true. I didn't have the money, to start this business. But to all of you that are watching this now or on replay, have you heard about leveraging other people's money? What are other ways, that we could do to get, to even sometimes, we need a car, like our car broke down, or you need a car, to go to, we all need vehicle, to go to work, every day. What are you going to do? Are you just going to tell, your boss, like, hey, I don't have a car right now, I cannot go to work? What are you going to do? You have to do whatever it is, that you have to do to do, what it is you needed to do, right? So in while everything costs money, and that is so true, like we all have, and it depends on what, or how, the importance of, of that very thing that you needed, to use your money with. But to me, I did not have the money to invest into this business over a year ago, and that's honest. So I did, about credit cards, we know all this, we know, we have financial um also solutions out there, or opportunity, if I yeah. And one of the business owners in our community, she said that her, she has bad credit, she cannot have, this, she cannot pass, blah 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 blah, all that. But she did not that did not stop her, to start this business. And then she knows somebody, she has a friend that has money, but that's not interested in the business. So what she do, she borrowed money from her friend. And because her friend trusted her, they've been friends, for, she's actually a nurse, she has kids, and then she didn't have, enough money to to start this business. So she um borrowed money from her friend. And later on, when her business, started getting results, she paid her friend the money she loaned, plus extra. So there are always ways to find money. There are always, hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sis. Hello, sis. We've been watching live from Vancouver, Canada. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. She is one of the successful business owner here too, sis Gina. Thank you so much. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. There's always, if there's a will, maybe you've heard the phrase that says, if there's a will, there is a way. There's always a way. So let's go back to that, her email. Sometimes, what can you say about this? Even in that statement alone, I can't make this thing happen. Everything costs money. Sometimes people don't have the money to invest. What can you say? What like, we can make excuses all we want, right? But if your why is so strong, you do whatever it takes, to get to where you want to be, right? Whatever it takes. Like, my why in this business is, I want to change lives, especially with my family's lives. I know God has better purpose. I know how God has greater purpose there for me. Like, I told myself before, like, I never wanted to be in the business. That's a headache. People in the business, and that was my mindset. People in the business are liars, because of one experience I had back home in the Philippines. Like, it's silly probably to you, but it engraved in my heart. Like, people are ripping off people. This I had this experience. I went, one day I went to the supermarket. I bought, fish, and then, like, they use this scale, weight scale, where, like, they hang. I don't know what's that called, but like, the how do you call that, it was not, like, anyways, this guy, it was not honest about the weight of the scale. So to me, I mean, said, of putting it on a zero scale before you weigh something else, a fish, it was already on 10 grams or something. And then I didn't say anything to this guy, but he did, he weighed my, fish, and then I pay him. But then I left that place with something in my heart, like, this is he was lying, he was cheating, he was ripping me off, for a few pesos. And then that was not my money, that was my boss money. But anyways, that's how that business, that gives, a bad taste to my mouth, something like this. Like, I never wanted to be in the business, because people in the business, are liars. That was to me. But when I started, in this business, Actual people, rich people, people in the business are helping other people succeed. And um and yes, yes, thank you, sis. I believe that there's always a solution for every problem we encountered. If there is a way, there is a will. Yes. Thanks for serious. Yeah, you're a rock star. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement, Sis Gina. Thank you. And then so yeah, so back to that. We you can sit it there, you can just settle there. Like, I cannot make things happen. I cannot do this. I'm just this, I am this, like Jim Rohn. Okay, so I want to share this from Jim Rohn. I love him, his wisdom. He said, "You cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself." That is so true. You can change yourself. You cannot change, okay, it's so hot, in summer, I wish, this is fall. If it's fall, all year, then it'll be good. Oh, I don't like winter because this and this and this. We can complain about, about anything, about everything. But how are you going to do, when it's winter? Wear, winter suit or something, winter, clothes, right? And go on with it and wait, for the next, if you have problem, if you don't like winter. But some people, enjoyed winter. So there's that. So change, another one is, change is something you have charge of. We must all suffer one or two things. Is it the same? Okay, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret or disappointment. That's deep. So we must all suffer. So you have to choose the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, because you have the power to change. You are charged of that change. You cannot change anything. You cannot change everything, but you can only change yourself, right? So what are you going to do if you have this? There's financing opportunity out there. We can always use our credit card to shop online. That doesn't even give us revenue, that doesn't even give us, revenue in the long term. That doesn't even gives us benefits in the long term. So I've heard this also in one of my friends while I was on vacation. She said in Bisaya, in Bisaya, she said, walay nadato sa pagiging wala ko na nadato nga sa pagiging empleyado, pero nadato ka tungod sa negosyo, which is true. We can make a living, working every day. But how can we help others if we cannot even help, we can barely help ourselves, right? So this is this opportunity, and I am like one of the $1 million businessman out there. I've heard him say one time, one of his guesting in Ray Higdon's show, or like this webinar, or no, like this live. He said that he prayed to God that that he would use him as a door of opportunity. God, just help me to be a door of opportunity, because I have this, because he's a multi-million dollar earner already, and he wants people to know that there is this opportunity out there, and I wanted to be a door. Hey, come on in. There's opportunity that you could really use this. I could help you and all that. This would change your life. But if you don't change our mindset, if you don't change the way we do every single day to have it, the result that we needed in the future, we cannot, nothing changes overnight, right? Nothing. And I'm not promising you that you will be $1 million earner, after tonight. No, no. Because this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a legit business. Just like one of our business owner earlier, actually she was my mentee. I was so proud of her, watching her did, go live also. She mentioned about, like planting a tree. When you plant a fruit tree, it doesn't, bear fruit right away, right? It has to go through a planting season, right? It has to, you have to nurture the seed. The seed has to be buried under, the soil and the earth, so he could do, something, that only under the soil can do, right? So we have to, sometimes you have to do what you have to do in order to make that change is hard, it gets messy in the middle, but then in the end, you will reap the harvest. You will enjoy the financial freedom that you want for you and your family, the time freedom that you want, you know for you and your family. Sometimes, with, and I'm not saying, I'm not, pointing my fingers on anyone that are working, every day, because I am still working. I need to work. I still need to work, so I could pay my, my loan. I could pay, I could still support my family back home. I could still support my cousin who is in college right now. He is actually on, he sent me his picture after their training. They had a month training, and I'm just so proud of him. And that, also makes me feel like also I am, successful. If he graduate, I graduated with him, go school, because I am part of it, like helping people change their lives, but what you can do today, right? So we can have all, we can have all excuses in the world, but really we can blame people for it. We can even blame some people, would even blame, their parents, because, oh, my mom and dad, because we're poor, we will be forever poor. No, that, no, that's not true. So your parents, our parents, have done, their best to support us, to provide for us. And if we, then we cannot blame them for our circumstances right now. We have all the power to do what we can do right now. What we can do today, and to get to where you wanted to go, right? So we cannot do the same thing over and over and expect the different result. No, you have to change the way we do today in order to get this, the change that we wanted to be in the future. I hope that gives value to all of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our still tuning in right now. Thank you. And feel free to comment, what your thought about this right here. I can't make things. There are two, like couple things I see it is, I can't. You can. That is a lie, that you can't make things happen. That is a lie. And then, just like I told myself before, I could never be in the business. That is a headache. That was the lie that I've been believing in for years. But thank God that I found this business. So I found actually this business in one of the in Facebook, to be exact. Yeah, in Facebook. And I saw my, she's my coach now. I saw her ad on Facebook, and she was speaking my language, and to all Bisaya out there, I am Bisaya from Mindanao. Don't hesitate to ask me, and to all our Tagalog speaking, friends here. So message me if you have any question. The reason I'm doing this also, because I'm in English, because I have mentees here that are English speaking, so I want them to understand what I'm talking here too. But feel free to all Filipino, Bisaya, mga bisdak din ha. Feel free to message me if you need any enlightenment or questions about this, or answer about to all your questions about this business. But anyways, so there's that. Again, you cannot change the circumstances, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. So if you want, if you want this business, and just like one of these my leads that emailed me this, um, there's always a way. And you can message me. You can message me, and I can help you. I can help you get started. We have ways to get you started. We have coaches that can help you strategize how to get you started with any financial situation that you are in right now. We need is that you are coachable. All of us needs to be coachable, right? So in our community, we have mentors, we have coaches. All really need to have, even in that in outside business, we need to be coachable, even at work, right? We need to be coachable. We have bosses, we have bosses, and there are good leaders. We also have bosses that are not so good leaders, but we have to be coachable, and then we have to have a strong desire for a change in order for a change to happen. So there you are, and then this two again. So change is something you are in charge of, not other people. Even if, okay, so even if there's that, there's always help for us, right? Like, so we need, we have problem, and then you're in a situation, there's always solution, to every situation. Just like coach Gina said earlier, there's always a solution to every problem, whether it's that, for whether that's money, or that's relationship, or that is, whatever that is, right? There's always solution. All you have to do is find, look for it. In the Bible too, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be open to you, and ask you shall be given. So there's that, there's always solution to every problem. And then we can't, people, cannot help you if you don't want to help yourself. So change is something you are charged of, not other people. So if you want change, there's a solution. If you want help, there's always help. All you have to do is you have to ask for it. You have to ask it, for yourself, and you have to want it, and you have to be willing to accept help. And that's not, that doesn't only talk about money, but also in a relationship. A lot of people does not want help, but they want change, but they don't want any help. But anyways, there you are. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Those who are watching this on replay later, we have we have tonight's webinar will be on replay also. So you could ask me, for a link, and I will send it to you. And to those who are do have time or free to watch, our live free info session tonight at 7 o'clock CST time here in Minnesota, 7 o'clock, and depending on where you're at, but 15 minutes from now. Wherever you are in the globe, 15 minutes from now is the live workshop. So there you are. There you have it. Okay. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye. Have a great day. God bless.